We are back. I've had a full day's break from this game just to give my head a rest.
I think that's the main mechanism. It has to be turned on. The appropriate combinations correspond to the circuits of the 4 gateway power mechanisms.
Oh my god, really? Oh, I'm gonna have to like... line them up. Oh, so that's how you get access to them, right? Fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. It's actually a lift. Yeah, as I was saying, the absolute travesty, which was that last puzzle out there. Whew. What a head destroyer. Okay, come on then. Got no idea what I'm fucking doing though. Am I supposed to be getting it in there, am I? Maybe.
To solve the puzzle, you need to set up all 4 devices correctly. A button in the center of the device is illuminated. Press it. You can do this on any device.
Okay. How well? Press this bad boy. So that needs to be... yeah. Oh my god, there's no way to fucking know, is there? Right, the only way to know... well, does that not just mean you just... 1, 2, 3, 4? One, two, three, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. That's actually at 5, isn't it? 1, 2, 3. Fuck's sake. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's at 5 and that's at 4. That's gotta be right. One, two, three, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Four. One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last one, baby. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, so that's that way.
Note the setting on the devices shown when you press the center button.
Booyakasha. That's it.
Finally. Where should we go now, guide?
I'm fucking mint at this game. Come on, baby. Let me out. I'll have this. Ah, Dayan-san, waxafuru. My grand uncle gradually began to lose sight, and in 1932 his body was attacked by an unknown weakness, which brought him to the Royal Hospital. Oh, there's a guy here. Hello, my brother.
Oh, you here? I met your colleague outside.
We make a team, Amia.
Are there more of you on Regulus?
There used to be quite a lot of us. Just imagine how many minds were needed to create all that you can see here.
What happened to the rest? Did they return to Earth?
Oh, that is a long story. Anyway, you'll probably learn it on your own, soon.
How about you tell us?
What's happening here, man?
Follow the route, and you'll discover the truth. For the moment, there's another task ahead of you.
Why?
It's definitely
Another
a mental
task ahead of you,
simulation.
Amiya. Good luck.
See ya. See ya. Yeah, it's definitely a mental sim. We are trapped in some sort of computer here. It's fact, mate. Like a market,
I
isn't
reached
it?
some town. The buildings resemble a city on Earth. There are lanterns, cobblestones, pots, urban architecture. All you need are traffic jams and madmen on the streets.
Apparently they wanted us to feel like at home.
Yeah, there's even something like a coffee shop.
Fancy a small latte, Bog?
With a warm apple pie and whipped cream?
We're probably going to go through there eventually. Oh, that's a very nice apple. I like 2 apple, please. Potatoes. More fucking potatoes. What is this shit?
Position the pins to obtain the correct direction of rotation. And remember the configuration.
What? Right, I don't know what we're doing there, so I've turned it on by the looks of things. Oh, okay. Gonna be some sort of laser, isn't there? Mate, I'm getting 5G broadband on this bad boy. Look at this shit. Oh, it's the old woman from the start of the game.
Good morning. What are you doing here all alone? Where are other people?
Oh, there's a
I'm
cat.
waiting, my dear. He will finally come. He'll come back to me.
But who? Who are you talking about? My name is Bogard, ma'am.
I used to watch with him, the vessels flying like galactic swans toward the arms of Orion. Together we admired the oldest beams of spacelight glowing in the darkness close to the Tannhauser Gate. When he hugged me for the first time on the edge of the Regulus Ocean, I only whispered, "Dear God, there are so many stars here." He'll be back, Bogard. I'm sure he'll be back.
So, you're waiting for...
My name is Hannah. I'm waiting for my husband, young man. Captain Rutger Batty, leader of artificial dissidents in the battle for Orion's belt. Rutger is my best friend, my only love. Each time, Bogard, there is a copy that returns. They sent me his perfect copy.
The subtitles are
They
broke.
think I won't realize it, but actually, I will always recognize his touch, Bogard. Rutger's touch is gentle, like a May morning by the Mississippi, or like stardust.
I'm sorry, ma'am. I'm sure Captain Batty will come back to you.
I see all our moments spent together through tears. They dissolve in my eyes like tears in rain.
This
My
bitch is chatting
best
so much
friend.
shit.
My only love.
I don't care. There you. Yeah, she's gonna be forever waiting because her husband's probably dead, which is a shame. But hey ho. Right, what's this? He died there after just a few hours, probably from leukemia. Many years had to pass before humanity appreciated his legacy.
Lighthouse. The Regulus Ocean is incomparable to anything on Earth. Misty colors, 2 suns setting with rusty or steel glow, and that hypnotic noise.
Oh, it's a toucan. Toucan play that game. Toucan play that game. Yeah, man. Toucan play that game. What a tune that was back in the fucking 90s. Right. Who was it? Bobby Brown? Toucan play that game. Yeah, man.
Start up the windmill and deliver energy to the rock sluice.
Oh, is that the oh, look, there's a big windmill here. I'll turn all these. I don't really know what the... Are these just fans? These are fans for keeping bitches cool. Probably.
This windmill is probably a power source.
Take a look around you, Bogart. Look for a hint on the streets. But take some time to appreciate the work of our architects. We have brought the charm of a historic port town into the wild alien planet.
I would certainly have chosen this place for proposing to my girlfriend. This ocean whispers, just like it's Solaris. However, instead of a bouquet of roses, I would rather choose...
Cut this cynical crap, Bogart. We've done a lot of work and put a lot of effort to make it beautiful one day, Bogart.
You mean the failed teleported copies don't want to get a coffee while they're around?
Enough!
Man, I can't get jiggy with this shit. Look around on the street.
Are you all right, Bog? The connection is very poor.
I've got a fucking clue what I'm doing.
And it's amazing.
A cosmic ocean?
Yes, so much was written about it, but it's impossible to compare it to anything on Earth. It's like a living organism on which sunsets lay down their rust-cast glows. It's infinite, but its proximity gives me the shivers and inspires a strange, claustrophobic ambiance. It seems like it's speaking, hypnotizing.
Apparently it attracts the lunatics, evoking their hidden desires. The victims themselves don't know where sleep ends and reality
It's
begins.
me.
Be careful, Bog.
Don't worry, Amia. I feel we're close.
I'm sure
You
this
too.
is me.
Be careful.
Is this not what I look like?
Professor Tarrant, I presume?
Oh no, it's Tara.
Amia told me. She met you at Regulus.
I finally found him. And who are you?
My name is Bogart.
So, you're Amia's fiancé?
Oh
Almost.
yeah, the
I'm her brother, Professor.
Regulus has trapped you, right? Goddamn planet. But it was worth it to come here to see this. I called it Palmer, after Palmer Eldridge. It has 3 horizontal bars on the back, 3 stigmata. It's incredible.
I'm not quite sure who you are talking about.
About Palmer, Bogart. You can meet many at Regulus. They used to carry out experiments on them, which is why there are so many copies. And after that, they took them here with them when leaving Earth. People don't like loneliness, Bogart, but cats do.
So, what you were looking for at Regulus, Professor, was a cat?
There's a cat
An
over there, mate.
unusual cat. Palmer is a rare species of wild cat.
And you have found it, Professor, I guess?
Indeed, my dear Bogart.
So, where is it now?
Last time I saw it over the ocean. I took a photo, but Palmer is invisible on it, like a vampire. That's also interesting, isn't it?
Sounds very interesting. I should go now.
Sounds
Good luck,
like you
Professor.
high on crack, son.
Good luck to you too, Bogart. You're already close to confrontation. Remember that the most difficult thing is the truth about ourselves. We don't need other worlds. We need mirrors.
Goodbye, Professor.
Goodbye, Bogart.
Goodbye, Professor. Keep smoking that crack. Motherfucking cats in the sea, motherfucker. Vampire cats, motherfucker. Right, what? Oh, I can't do anything with that yet. Man, I don't know what these things are. Oh, what is it, mate? She's on crack. What the fuck was going on with her eye? Bitch, one eye awake, one eye sleeping. Yeah, we've actually got no idea what the fuck these are for. I just heard a cat. There's a cat in there, mate. It's probably invisible. The greatness of Charles' fort would probably have changed the course of history, but unfortunately fate may be some strange force. Mayor don't want to let that happen. The world wasn't ready for it. Give us a hint. Not giving us a hint. Each fan has several places with assigned values -1 or 1. Which caused the fan to rotate left or right. And like what fucking... What's that got to do with the price of milk, like?
Huh. The windmills
Okay.
rotate clockwise and counterclockwise. The key will be to find the correct pin position.
Oh shit. What's going on here, mate? Stop fucking work. Bro. Right, okay, let's have a look at this.
Complete set of portable batteries, all charged. They must have fled quickly if they left them like that. Or something strange happened here.
Right, let's have a look at this. So, can we make this go the other way? Right, so wait there, that stops it. Oh, there, look. On, off, on. On, off, on. And that doesn't change that. Hint. Set the correct pins for rotation to the left. Okay, right, well that's correct, that one. Okay, so we need a different one for a different pin, right? So let's have a look at this. Is it as simple as only changing them? Maybe these make no difference on what the price of milk is. On, off, on. Off, on. On, off, on, off, on. On, off, on, off, on. There you go. On, off, on, off, on. Right, so that fucking, I've done it. So maybe set the correct pins for rotation to the left only. Well, that is correct. This has to be the other way around. Bruh. Okay, well, let's make all of these on this side go that way. Come on then, clockwise. Or maybe they're different. Only one of the combinations will be right. On, off, on, on. On, off, on. Wait, let's get a hint for this, because this is fucking bullshit, this. Yeah. Well, we'll get the beam later on. On, oh shit. On, off, on.
Huh. The windmills rotate clockwise
On,
and
off,
counterclockwise.
on. That's
the key
correct.
will be to find the correct pin position.
Maybe it doesn't actually make a difference. Only... On, off, on. Okay, so that's fucked. So that's 0. So these must be... Is it only -1 ever? What? We need to assign values to the places and check the repeated settings on all 4 small fans to know what positions rotate to the right and which to the left. Well, if these are -1, they're +1, +1, -1. Okay, so I need a fucking piece of paper. I don't fucking have it, son. I did have a piece of paper and that fucking nightmare. What I do have is a fucking camera phone. I'll just take a picture and then mark it on the bloody thing. Hang on. Right, I've got a picture of it. Okay, so let's work this out. So I just need to find out, are they all? I think they do only go in increments of 1. There's nothing else, right? So that means that we could have some 0s, we could have some 1s. So these added up give clockwise is +1. Okay, so I'll say this is positive. It doesn't matter which way it is, but +1. So this has got to be a -1. That's definitely -1. Has to be. -1. Okay. What about this? Yeah. No. Yeah, because that's going that way. So it's positive. That's a minus. This has got to be a +1. Because then it starts going backwards. So that's definitely a 1. Okay. No, that's stopped. So this one is a +1. +1 is right in the middle. Shit, undo that. The 1. Okay. This one. This one and this one's the same. But if that's the case, then if we know that's the one, that has to be a -1. -1. -1. That is a... -1. -1 and 1, they cancel each other out. So that's a 1. Yeah. -1, 1. They cancel each other out, so that's 1. So this is actually 0. That's a 0. That's why that worked like that. Okay. Now what else do we know? So we've got all of them. So let's try this. Right. We know that is 1, -1 and 1. So that's 0 as well. Ah, not necessarily. Not necessarily. Shit, I've made a fucking textbook mistake there. It could also be a +1. Yeah, right, wait there, stop. So to test this out, let's test my theory out from what we know. If I know that's a 1, and apparently I know that's a -1, let's put a 1 there. And a -1 there. Both of them are the same, so that's got it stopped. So, I'm confident those answers are correct. It's got to be, because it's in equilibrium. Right, let's minus this off. So that's a -1. Also a -1. And that's a 1. So if my theory is correct, we could put right, we need to find out what this one really is. So let's just go 2 positives. That's a 1. That's a 1. So we need a -1, which is that's -1. This one apparently is a -1, so I've got -1, -1. -1, -1. 1, 1. Doesn't work. Shit. There's a fucking value in here which is more than 1. One of these is. One, 2. -1. We're sitting at +1 here. -1. So that can't be a negative. One, two, or is it just zero? -1, -2, -3, -4. -4 +4. Nah, it doesn't work like that, does it? I think this is... That's got to be correct. -1, -1, 1, 1. That's 1. Got to be 1. Second from the end's a 1. It's not a 0. The 1. And that is 1, 1, -1. Gotta be -2. Okay, right. So, with that in mind, -2. 1. Well, wait, let's go all minuses. From what I think. -2, -3. If this stops on any of these, we'll know it's a there's a +3 somewhere. Fucking no way. That's a +3. Is it though? No, it's not. -2. -1's -3. -2. This is a +2. Got it? Right? Figured that bastard out. Next is... So... That's as long as that's a -1. Sorry, a 1. So watch this. -1. -2. They're both -1s. This 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 is a -1. That's a -2, so that does overpower it and make it go backwards. So that fits the theory. What doesn't fit the theory? So okay, that's 2 -2. Yeah. So let's test this one. -2. So if I put this there, it should stop. Okay. Worked. This is a -1. Let's test it out. So that's -1. -1's -2. -4. That's right. -4 there. Fuck. That's threw a fucking spanner in the works. Because -2 -1, that's -3. I said that's a -1. But it can't be. This is +2 apparently. Right, wait there. Right. I think that's a 2. 1, -1, 0, -1, negative, +2 is positive. It's going backwards. What the fuck? How's that even fucking possible? Unless it's not these that have got the number, unless it's these that have got a number. Okay. -2, -1s, -3. Oh, it's not! I fucking won that one. -2, 1 puts us at +1. +2. Doesn't make any sense that, like. -2, 1. So a -1. 0. See, that's not right. Yeah, that's not right. That doesn't work. So I've got 2 positives, -2, and then a fucking 1 here, which means this should be moving. So maybe we've got this number wrong. Okay, so this should be -1, that's 0. That, and that should be 0. This can't be 0, can it? If that's 0, then we need... Shit, we can't test that. Fuck, we can't test it. Okay, we might be able to test it. So that's a +1. Do we have another +1? Apparently not. We have a +2. Oh, that stopped it. We thought this was a +2. That's -2 plus a +2 cancels each other out. That's a 1. Apparently. This is a -1. Wouldn't work. Wouldn't work. Okay, so I think that one is a -1. -2, -1 is -3. They're -3. I think that's a 1. I think that's a 1. So that does work apparently, right? So this one I think is a +1. And that would make sense because now I've got 1, -1, 0, and then they're positives. Okay. Definitely a higher number, that one. 1. -3, -2 now. Stop, that fits. That fits everything I know. This one I'm unsure about. Okay, so let's get all the minuses that we think. What do I definitely know? What do we definitely know? -2, -1, +2, +1. Okay. So this is a -1. That is a -1. That we think it could be higher than a 1. Oh. So stop. But this is an unknown for me, really. So that's +2, -2. They cancel each other out. That I think's a -1. -1. Cancel each other out. That's a -1. And that's a -1, I think. So I think these are cancelling each other out. That's a -1 and that's a -1. That's a +1. That fits. That does fit with everything I know. But these could be higher than a 1. Okay. So I think that's a -1. They still cancel each other out. So what do I think this is? So that's stopped. This should go backwards and it didn't. No, that's right. It stays the same because it's a -1. This should go forwards. Which it does. Right, I need all the positives. Tell you what, let's just tally up. I think that's a +1. I think that's a +1. Ah, +1, +1, +1, -2. Something doesn't sit properly here. I keep forgetting the fact that something could be a 0, couldn't it? Wait there. One of the tips said it could either be a fucking can it only be 0s or 1s? Assign values to the places and check the repeated settings on all 4 small fans to know which positions rotate to the right and which rotate to the left. Fuck, so it could be anything. Could have a value of 0 on one of them. Okay, possible value of 0. I've got 1. One. Zero. I did originally have 0 wrote there and I changed it. That could be a fucking 0, right? Okay, if that's a 0, that's correct. So we need to keep that as a 0. Let's pretend that's 0. So this is a -1, +1, and a +1, and it's going that way. Okay, so let's hit this with a -1. That does stop. That works. Let's hit this with another -1. That stops. That works. These two values are the same. Those two values are the same. And that's a positive number. It could be anything. 1 or higher. So we know that's a 0, but I think it's a 0. This is a 1, so this should be a -1. It should stop. It does. Okay. And that stopped as well. So we know those are those work. Those are definitely the same value. Now, -1 plus 1, they cancel each other out. Too much. All of these cancel each other out, so we don't have to worry about these anymore. This is a -1. Ah? No. No, 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 no. That didn't fucking work. That doesn't work. Zero. -1. Apparently. That's a -1 and a +1, but it stopped. Fuck me. This is tragic. Okay. So I think that is a -1. I'm confident that's a -1. So that has to be a +2. Now that would make sense. It would make sense. Okay, so let's change this to a -1 and see if it goes backwards. It does. Let's change this, which we know what's going to go forwards. Okay, now, to work this out, these two apparently cancel each other out. That's a -2, that's a +2. So I think that's a -1 and that's a -1 as well, so that's why it's going backwards. So let's get a +1 on the go. Let's test this out, because if this is a 0, that's going to continue going that way. It is, okay. That's a 1 apparently. And it doesn't stop going backwards. Cancel each other out. Cancel each other out. That is -2 plus 2. -1 plus 1. It's going backwards, so maybe that's a -2. Possible -2. Gotta be the same figure or higher, isn't it? Okay. Now that's a 2, I think. That's a 2, so we're at 4. -2 and -2. Can't be right. Because it's still going backwards. Fuck, one of these could be a Could this be a -3? Two? -2, 2. So at 0. I had that as a 2, +2. So that's fucking impossible. How would I have this at a positive as well? -1. -2. Fucking hell, man. This is fucking crazy, this. Okay, so if I think that's -2, that's those two are cancelling each other out, and those two are cancelling each other out. Now I just went from a 2 to a -1, so that's why that's going backwards. Should be the same. And a 0 stopped. Fucking doesn't make sense. -2. -2. +4? Fuck lads, we're going deeper and deeper into just not knowing what the fuck is up here, like. Okay, so if that's a +4, if that's a +4, and these are still fucking, and that's 0, How am I going to work this out? -2, -2, -2. So this should be -6. -4. Sorry, that's +4. -2, so what? 2, 0, and -2. But yeah, it's going backwards. -3. Possibly. So that's a 0, so if I get a -1, that should still go backwards. It's still going backwards. Still going backwards. Still going backwards. So that means -3. That's impossible. Or -3 -2 is -1 +2. Or should we go on the fucking other way? Unless, well, wait there. -3, -5, +4, still a minus. We're going there. So this fits, right? If I think it's right. Or maybe they're all equal. Maybe that's -4. -4, -4 cancels each other out. That doesn't work. Oh no, it does work because I think that's a -2. If that's a -2, I need a +2, which is the center. That doesn't stop it either. -5. -5, -6, -7. I can't even read what I've got wrote on the screen now. It's actually ridiculous. I've got that as 4 and -5, so we should be at -1, +1, -2. Doesn't work, does it? Unless that's a 3. Right, we're just going to scramble these up and just try some. So I think that's a 3. -5, +3, -2. Four. We're still at 2. We're at 5. And 5 is neutral. That fucking works. 4. -2 is 2. +3 is 5. -5 is 0. Okay, let's try this. 4 -1 is 3. I think that's 3. So that's 0. We know that's -5, obviously, right? So 3. Oh no. Not right. 4 -1 is 3. 4 -1 is 3. +3 is 6. -5. I didn't know. That's fucking ridiculous. It's going backwards. That means 4 minus 1. 4 minus 2, let's just say. 4 minus 2 is 2. Plus 3 is 5. Minus 5 is fucking... Maybe this is minus 3. Four minus 3 is 1. Plus 3 is 4. Minus 5 is minus 1. That's why it's gone backwards. That possibly works. But let's try something different. That is apparently minus 3. Minus 2 is minus 4. Plus 3 is minus 1. There should be a plus 1 or a 0. Oh my god. Oh my god, none of this fucking makes sense. I don't understand how this keeps fucking switching things. I thought that was 0. But then again, I don't know what any of the numbers are. I don't even know if like, is it fucking binary? Zeros and ones? Or what? See, like, how would that even stop? Now it is out. I need a fucking better picture. This is fucking no good. This puzzle is fucking something else, like. Been on it for a fucking hour. I need a better picture. I need to zoom in to get me fucking numbers better. I think we might be stuck here, lads. What the fuck is going on here, man? Right. I don't think there's a fucking real way of figuring this out, like. I have to hit it from a different approach. See what I'll do. Come back in a new video. I'm going to hit this from a different approach. My new approach is going to be find out every single one, every single matchup that cancels each other out, and then we can work the values. I think that's going to be a... because I don't know if like, what numbers am I working with? Can these go up? How high can these numbers go? Fucking hell, you know what I mean? Like, can I go to -9, -100? You know what I mean? I don't know. Okay, so if we find all the areas of equilibrium, then we can get a gauge on what numbers possibly cancel each other out. We'll try that in the next one. Fucking hell, this puzzle game's a bit ridiculous, if I can say the least.